In your opinion, what do you believe a mentally healthy workplace looks like?
In my opinion, it's one that's supportive. You need to be able to not bring all your dramas to work, but be able to talk about it, not get told it's nothing, and move on and actually realise that life goes on. And just because it's important now doesn't mean that it's going to be important in 6 months or 12 months or further down the track. Is if you feel like you can't vent anywhere, it's not very good mentally for yourself or your staff. They need to know that it's supportive to a point, and once it gets to there, you get extra help and stuff.
Brad, is that type of behaviour something you've learnt, or was it a predecessor of yours that had that philosophy to life as well?
No, it's something I've had to learn along the way. It's definitely something I've learned along the way, and Brad Bueller has helped me in that respect a few years back, just pointed me in the right direction. So it was it's something I do hold. Mental health is something I do hold close to my heart. So.
And do you notice a big difference in your staff, Brad, if you do spend that time with them and make sure in the right mindset, performance then improves as well?
Yeah, it's if you've got guys that are all there and know that they've got a bit of support, they don't bring down the rest of the workforce. They actually feel like their opinion matters or their feelings matter, and you try and encourage them to, be supportive to guys below them as well. So.
Have you, Brad, had to learn strategies? Because obviously it's okay to look after your people, but then you've got to look after yourself as well. And as a business owner, there's book work, there's money struggles, there's spending time with family you've got to fit in. How do you handle that as a business owner? Is that something you've had to work at as well?
And I'm still working. I still work at that. I struggle. I've made silly choices in my past, and I'll probably continue making silly choices into the future. Hopefully nothing too bad, but it's just, it's something that you learn and you have to evolve with, because there's always a different challenge. There's always something else that will come up and try and knock you down. So.
And on that theme, mate, like 2020, how's it reshaped your view on the whole wellbeing thing? Has it kept it consistent, or you've looked at it more deeply, or how's that worked out for you?
Oh no, mate, 2020 is just this is a minor year in things that have gone wrong in life. So it's not anything that really. It's been a challenging year.
Yeah.
But also it's been one where actually probably more people are more understanding of mental health and looking out for each other than they have been in the past. So.
Yeah, that's true.
And Brad, you've, I think, from day one when we've run Switch On events, you've always been an ambassador or a supporter of them. What, I suppose, from your perspective, it's been great to have you on board, but is there a special reason why you have wanted to sort of jump on the bandwagon of Switch On and the mental wellbeing cause?
I like seeing people succeed. Like, I like help. I'm a bit different like that. Like, there's competition out there, but there's enough work for everyone to be successful. So I like to watch other guys succeed. I like seeing, friends, women or males succeed. And for males, I think it's a lot harder, because if they show a weakness or an emotional or a mental drain, it was seen as a weakness, where it's not. It's just they're dealing with an evolving world, and everything's evolving. So I think we have to, our fight against mental health needs to be an evolving issue too. Something that we can open up and talk about and not be judged that he's weak or he can't handle it or anything like that. I think it's great. He's seen that something's wrong, or they've seen that something's wrong. They've sought help and trying to get better. Yeah. And that should be how it is for everyone.
In particular, males, Brad, have you seen that as a theme or something that's really improved from back, when we were probably 17, 18, growing up as adults and playing footy amongst senior teams? Do you think we're better today at having those tough conversations with each other?
Certainly there are more people willing to have those tough conversations or to listen. As a society, not really. Men are getting left behind a little bit in everything, but that's just my personal opinion. But I do think that, and that's why I love supporting Switch On, is because there's a group of men that they're there to, just offer support, push you in the right direction, or, know who to talk to. So it's what we need. It's community.
Brad, I know you've got a wonderful wife, Megan, and 2 boys, Dom and Hamish. Mate, are they a big part of your life and people you obviously turn to when things are tough?
No, they are. They're the reason why we keep going. They really are. Megan's amazing. She really is. So she's way stronger than I'll ever be. But yeah, they're the reason why you keep going. And you know, I've made mistakes and I've partied too hard and gambled a bit and done stupid stuff. But you always keep us try and keep it under control. And if not, you talk to people and you go talk to people and you try and getting them involved. Like I never wanted her to be involved in a couple of things because I felt I'd failed her, but actually getting her involved and helping me with help actually was one of the best things I ever did.
And all these other things in your life, your business and family, everything else, how do you as a business owner switch off yourself? How do you re-energise and keep going?
That's something I'm learning to do.
Yeah.
Like I was drinking way too much and probably gambling way too much. Or never gambled with anything that wasn't mine or I couldn't afford to lose, but it wasn't.
As an outlet or
It was
steam,
an outlet. It was nothing. It was a silly thing to do, and that's something that I'm learning to do more of, and trying to spend quality time with the family or actually other people, close friends, is a way to do that. And to relax.
And Brad, I know we all sort of, as we get older, our body gets more frail, and things like playing sport and stops. Is that something you said? I know you kept playing well into your vintage years, won a couple of grand finals at Northspur. Was that hard for you even to stop playing sport at a competitive level as well and then go on to that next transition in life?
Hell yeah, it was, because it was a good outlet. For years, rugby league was my outlet. You just got to turn up, play footy. You take all your frustrations out on the field. You'd come off the field, you'd be relaxed and get you through another week. Not having that is a big challenge, and still is, but my body wouldn't be able to keep up with it now, so I've got to find something else.
And talking about mates and people to turn to, dare say sport has helped you create great bonds and friendships that will last you forever. Is that something?
Yeah, it has.
Something that's helped you?
It has a lot. I've met a lot of great people through sport, but also with a few things that have happened, I've lost a lot of good friends through, because, my attitude changed a lot and everything, because we got two daughters that never made it. One was stillborn and one died after 39 days with a heart defect, and it changes you. It really does. So, and some people couldn't accept that I would change and that I'm different. But some family become distant and some friends have become family from that. So, and I've had to learn to adjust and live life like that. So, but once again, that's where my wife comes in, because she's absolutely amazing, the strength she's got.
Yeah, man, those dark days, Brad, and it's unthinkable to think about what you would have had to go through and the conversation you would have had to have with Megan. How did you get through those times?
Mate, honestly, supportive friends and family. Just knowing people are there, not even have to be able to talk to them, but knowing that just ring up and check on you or call around. We had our two boys. Like they gave us a reason to get up every morning. I feel I wasn't the best parent to them for a few months, or for quite 6 months after that time, because I was drinking too much. I was never violent or anything like that. Just I was numbing the pain, so I was going to work. It felt like I was living in a fog for 6 to 12 months after each daughter. So, and I feel like they've missed out because of that. So that's why I'm trying now to make sure that I'm a better dad.
Oh mate, I think you're a great dad and a great parent regardless, but what's next for Brad Oddi, and what are your goals in life and business, family? What are you going to set out to achieve?
Mate, just to try and live life and be happy, honestly. At the moment, we've got a great bunch of guys under me at work, or they work with us. I like to say we always work together. Great team. We get on, everyone's on the same sort of page, which is great. A couple of them are moving forward their lives, like getting married and all that sort of stuff, which is great to see. Everyone's growing, and that's what I want. I don't care. I don't need to make millions of dollars. I want the boys. I can offer them. I've got 10 employees. They've all got a job. They get paid each week. That's awesome. Personal life, it's going pretty good. It really is. We have our moments, but what marriage doesn't. She's got to be strong if she's put up with me for this long, so and opinionated. So, yeah, I just want to see my boys get through school, be successful in whatever they choose to do, and just live life. I don't need much. I just need my family.
And Brad, do you have any sort of advice for a young 20-year-old Brad Oddi lacing on the boots for the Ipswich Jets, finishing their building apprenticeship? Would you change things, or do you think the journey's made you who you are today?
I would lie if I said I wouldn't change things, because there's like in 2 events I definitely want to change. But if we didn't go through them, we wouldn't be the people we are today. And as cliche as that sounds, it's really, I wouldn't change it. You know, I am very happy with my life where it is at the moment, and yeah, I wouldn't change a thing.